Hello there, this is part 2 of grounding at home with an Accu-Vac. So as you can see, I have got my blood sample inside the capsule. There will be part 1. You can look in the description of the video where it gives a little more information on how to get this without hurting yourself. Or at least I didn't hurt myself, let me put it this way. I have tied a little string, not string, thin wire, so that I can put that at the very edge outside the plastic bag in order to protect the copper inside of it. I mean, copper will deteriorate. Back here, you can see several locally harvested, and they're still wet because I was bionizing them. Crystals, they're acetylite crystals. As you can see, they don't have to be white or um, just as long as you know that they're access to light. I think this one might have the B. No, it doesn't. One thing that is a giveaway is if you find a rock with it looks like a little bit of a pattern of a honeybee nest. If that has it, then that's a giveaway that you have some ancestral-light quartz. Otherwise, you're going to have to trust your judgment of where you have found some before, and most likely you'll continue to find these rocks. So you can see they're stained with different colors, which means there could be different metals and stuff mixed in. I also am going to fill it with some sand. This is from a different project. And make sure that my capsule inside is not going to go away. So I'm going to stabilize this here. Well, this is hard to do with one hand. Ta-da, ta-da. But anyways, this is the capsule in there just to make sure that it sort of stays in place. And the reason being that I put the blood sample touching the inside of that capsule, which is also the side that is touching the copper. I'm sure if it was in a different manner where it wasn't touching necessarily, in other words, the side with the blood was up, it would be there also. It takes a minute amount of blood. Then I'm going to place some of the rocks in there when they dry, and I'm going to bury this about to, I would say, 20, maybe a little more. I think this time, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15 yards from my home. The house, I could be looking at a distance of 35 feet on the one side and the other, and so I might be looking at yeah, quite a distance. But since it worked last time, I'm not doubting that it won't this time. It's just I was lucky enough to feel it last time. So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing if by burying this, it provides better protection than or stronger, shift than I sensed last time. Besides, I don't necessarily want to keep this outside exposed to the weather as I did because it has a, impact on the copper. And I'm trying to preserve it so I can have this tool until I decide to move from this home or this place and hopefully find another place to bury it when I move. Now, as I mentioned before, when I move away or go out of the home, or out of whatever the range is of this energetic grounding, I will not be grounded, but I will put intent into it that I am. But you can only be grounded so far at some point or other. Although we're all interconnected, the roots of the trees are all connecting, the energy of the planet is connecting, and so on. Mentioned before was that this has 9 rings, as Nikola Tesla is all about numerology when it comes to his tech. And Slim Sperling's Accu-Vac is awesome. The female end is going to point north. This is the male end will point south, of course. And I don't tie my any of my tools. This stops the energy from getting stagnant after a year or two. People don't realize, but these are very powerful. And if you were to weld these before, I meant to say I tie them, but if you were to weld them you're blocking the energy from escaping. So even though they're very close and they're tied with copper, the energy is so strong it pushes through and pushes out. So this energy will never ever turn negative, unlike other tools that are out there. This said, this is the end of the video. My contact information is below in the description. I welcome any information or questions, and wish you all well. Blessings.